Hello! Welcome back to another week of review for my channel. I'm Jules. Thank you for coming back. I hope you're doing very well. It's trying to snow outside, but it's not really succeeding. It's like little dipping dots that are coming down, and it's a little slick, but otherwise good. We have still only had maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches at most of measured snow this season in Colorado, which is insane, considering that it's like past the middle of January. So hopefully we'll make it up in March and April. We'll see. But anyway, that's the local forecast. Got some good stitching done this week. Basically, I always say basically. Basically is a word I'm very fond of. But I did not work on Old World Map 2, but I did work on Rainy Waterloo Place and a couple of my other ones. So let's look at those first. So Empire State Workers, I started on the next dude. So the next dude over here, let's see, where was I? Yeah, I only got the next dude done up here. So that's about 400 or 500 stitches, but I started working on him. He is the second to last dude on the photo. So this guy, and then there's like a bar or something, and then there's another guy out here. So, and then I'll just have the bottom to kind of put together. But it's coming together so nice. Love it. I love working on my monochromatic pieces, as you will see here in just a second. All right, let me actually I should have done Rainy Waterloo Place first, but let me show you Rainy Waterloo now, since that's one of the older projects that I worked on. So I got about 500-600 stitches done on this one this week. If you can tell, just sort of this area right here, and filled it in, got some good stitching done, and that's about as far as it got. It's coming together nicely. It's coming together, just doing a little bit at a time, just pecking away on it, just trying to make a little progress week to week. I am at like 83-84% on this, so super happy to just keep moving along. As long as I'm thinking about it every week. I'm not always doing it every week, but I'm thinking about it. That's kind of how I was with Old World Map 2 this week. I got in some floss that I was going to use for the project, but I kind of need to bobbinate it first. It's sort of a mess right now, and I just ended up not doing it. I was working on some other things, like the two projects that I'm going to show you. Let's see, I already showed you Empire State Workers. The other one that I've been working on, not that you can really tell what this is yet, but this one is the cowboy, one of my pieces. And it's kind of impossible to tell that it's the cowboy. This is actually one of the sides of his hat. And then, let's see, that's kind of his chin right there, I believe. And then his jacket lapel is up there and over here. And yeah, it doesn't look like a whole lot just yet, but oh, it will. It will. Speaking of will show up. Man, you would have to be like a really close watcher, somebody who sort of know everything that I'm working on. There was a project that I showed you guys one time, and I told you it was my secret project, and I showed it to you once, and then I haven't showed it to you again. It's been months, and it's another one of my black and white projects, one of my own designs, and I pulled it back out this weekend. I would like to release this as one of my designs coming up. I will likely do it after Nashville in early March, because I don't know if I'll be able to get it done or not in time and have it like ready to put out there. I don't really know, but I'm just going to show you how far along I am. I'm still not telling y'all what it is. I think by next week we'll be able to tell what it is, but I am doing this on I think this is 20, pretty sure this is 25, but I'm only doing 1/1, which I've been doing like 2/1 for these, but I wanted to kind of go with more of a sketch look on this particular pattern. And I'm not going to show you what it is until you're going to see it stitched out. I'm not going to actually show you a picture of it. We're just going to see what it is, or we're just going to figure it out as we go. But so this is, and yes, I did tape the ends of my paws. Oh, sorry about that. So oh, anyway, so you see I taped, I cut this down from another piece of fabric that I had. So I cut it out from that, and I ended up with some seriously frayed edges. And honestly, I just went for the masking tape. It's the easiest thing and fastest thing for me to do, and so that's what I did. So if you don't like it, that's okay. You can do it. It's how everybody did it a long time ago. It's totally fine. So anyway, to show you like the size of the fabric, it's roughly this size. So, and I think again, like I started too far over here. I should have started like right here or so. But this is about as big as it is, but it's gonna be small. It's only like about 6,500 stitches. We'll see how it turns out, but I hope I can get a chunk of it done this next week, along with some other ones. Now, the kind of news that I have is that I ordered a bunch more fabric from a stitching shop here in Denver. Sorry. A stitching shop here in Denver, and I ordered fabric for, I wrote it all down. I ordered a lot of fabric this time because a lot of my monochrome pieces, I'm really loving stitching on my monochrome. I always love stitching on my Ronnie Rowe projects, and I still love working on these. There's just, you can make good progress, and you can really create beautiful art in like a fraction of the time it takes to stitch a lot of full coverage stuff that I also love. So I got fabric to do JFK, to do the Wolf, to do the Coliseum, all black and white, to do the Flatiron Building. So a lot of these are like some of my earliest patterns. And if you're asking like, hey, what patterns are you talking about? They're on my Etsy store under Stitching Jewels Design. So the Flatiron Building in New York, the United We Stand emblem that I set up. And then the last one is that big library piece. It's like a library with all the books in it. That one's big, but boy, that one, I just can't wait to do that one. So, so I'll probably start small and work my way up, but these are the ones that I want to work on this year and see the progress that I can make, and hopefully get a bunch more stitched up and framed down the road. So I'm going to pick those up this week, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been working a little bit on the website, looking at a couple new designs or new themes for the website, trying to make it look just nicer. I've not been, this is my first attempt at a Shopify store, so I'm not putting as much effort into it as I need to make it look good. So hopefully we'll do that. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. So hope you guys have a great week. And oh yeah, I'll show you the progress on the cone, the amazing, whoop, there it is, the amazing cone. It's getting low. I'm gonna have to get another one at some point before the end of the year, I'm sure. That thing was huge when I started. So, but anyway, so I hope you guys have a great week. Stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you very soon. Happy stitching.